Hi friends, it's Miss Koleno, and this is going to be your first math video while we are doing e-learning at home. How fun is that? While we do these math videos, if you have at home a dry erase marker and a whiteboard, that's awesome because then you can do the activity along with me. Or if you don't have that, you can just get like some white paper and a pencil or a pen to write with. And you can do the practice along with me since we don't have the pages in front of you, okay? If you don't have anything, that's okay too. Just you can talk along and say the answers out loud and think about it in your brain. And then when I show you the answer, then you can say it out loud and see if you got it right, okay? With a silent, you don't even have to be silent in your celebration. You can be like, ah, because I'm not there. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is our numbers, okay? We're gonna do all the numbers in order from 1 all the way to 20. 1 to 20, good. Okay, we're gonna play a game called Missing Numbers, okay? When I stop at a number, you're gonna think about it in your brain and you're gonna say it out loud, okay? Here's number 1. What's the next number? 2, if you said 2, you got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is next. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. You said them all. That's awesome. Okay. Now, when you're doing your math today on your Moby Max lesson, you're going to have to fill in missing numbers. What do we do that helps us out if we are not sure what number comes next? In the class, we know we have a number line, right? If you remember that, give me thumbs up. Okay, do you have a number line in your living room at your house? No? Do you have a whiteboard in your living room like I have? Nope. So guess what you might need to do? Draw a number line yourself, okay? If you think you can do that, give me thumbs up. Awesome. Okay, so if you have a piece of paper, if you don't have a piece of paper, push pause, go get a piece of paper and a pencil or a marker to write with, okay? And you're gonna make a number line. And you're gonna start with the number 1 and then go to number 2, oops, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There's your first number line. And remember when we make a number line, we put an arrow at the end and we can put a dot by each number. Okay, that will help us to know what number comes next. Then you're going to do it again with the numbers 11, 12, 13, all the way to 20. So you have all the numbers in front of you. That way, if the problem is asking you for what is missing here, we know the first number or the number in front of it is 6, and we find the 6 boop, down there. And the number after is 8, and we see 8 there. Between 6 and 8 is what number? 7. Good job. Awesome. You are correct. And I'm gonna pause. Okay, for the next part of our lesson, we're gonna do adding. We're gonna do adding. Okay, so we're gonna look at different ways that we add an amount of numbers together, okay? First way we're gonna do it is with an object, all right? So you can use any object you have at your house. You can use crayons or markers or LOL dolls or race cars or any toys that you want. I have these super fun magnets. Look how great these are. I never had them in the classroom, but now I have them. They're so great. So let's say I'm gonna take the pink ones together here and the blue ones together here. Oops, I dropped one. All right. Now I have pink ones over here and I have the blue ones over here. What do I need to do first? Right, I need to count them. So how many pink ones do I have? Can you help me? 1, 2, 3. What did I just do? I touched and counted. 1, 2, 3. Now I need to mark it up. Good job. I have 3, so I'm going to write a big number 3. All right. Now I need to count the blue ones. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many blue ones do I have? 4. So I'm going to mark it here. Now, if I want to add, I want to know how many I have all together. If I add, they're all together. Good job. Now, there's a lot of ways that I can count them all together. The first way is I can push them together and count and touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many do I have all together? 7. Awesome. Another way that I can do that is I can draw a number bond. I'm going to make a number bond on my little whiteboard here. And it's going to look just like this. Okay. Who can tell me what are these two? These are the parts. Good. So I'm going to label it with a P. Part and part. That means the circle at the bottom is the whole amount. Great job. So I have part, part, and whole. All right. What are the two parts of this story, of this addition problem? Right. I have 3 pink puffy magnets, and I have 4 blue puffy magnets. So what numbers will go here and here? Right, 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Okay. Then I need to figure out the whole amount. The whole amount is all of the magnets all together. And we already said all together we have how many? 7, right. So I put the 7 here. And we know that 3 and 4 is 7. Or we can say 4 and 3 makes 7. Great job. Okay. The last way we're going to do this is going to be kind of new. I don't know if you've seen this before, but when we make a math sentence, we know that it goes this way. 3 and 4 is 7, right? Did you know there's another way it can look? What? It can go up and down. 3 plus 4 equals, and it looks like that. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as 3 plus 4 equals. It's the same thing. It's just up and down, okay? This equals is just one line. This one has 2 little lines, right? We already know the answer is 7. So the answer goes there. What do you think we're going to put here? 3 plus 4 equals 7. Good job. It'll be just like that. Got it? Got it. Great. And just like magic, our board is wiped clean and I have a new number line, okay? So make sure you have your number lines in front of you. We're going to talk about how to use the number line when we are adding 1 or adding 2, okay? So if I'm going to add, how about blue? If I'm going to add 1 to the number 1, that means 1 more, 1 more. I'm going to start at 1 and hop over. What's the next number? 2, right. So if I say, what is 1? And one more, you're going to say 2. Awesome. What if I say, what's 1 more than 2? We're going to look at 2 and hop over 1, and we're going to say 3. Good job. Awesome. Now let's see if we can do it a little harder. What if I say, what is 1 more than 6? Right. You go to 6, hop 1 over, and it is 7. Great job. Give yourself, not a pat on the back, give yourself a high five. Hey! If your mom is sitting with you, give her a high five. If your grandma's sitting with you, give her a high five. If your dad is sitting with you, give him a high five. If your brother or sister is sitting with you, give them a high five. Awesome. Okay. All right. Now let's think about if we're going to add 2 more. Okay. If I say, what's 2 more than 1? We're going to go to 1. And how many times do you think we're going to hop? 1 or 2 times? 2 times. Right. 1, 2. 1 and 2 more is 3. Great job. Awesome. Then if I say, what's 2 more than 3? We're going to go to 3 and hop 2 more times. 1, 2. 3 and 2 more is 5. Great job. Awesome. If I say, what's 2 more than 5? We're going to start at 5 and hop 2 times. 1, 2. 5 and 2 more is 7. Awesome. And if I say, what's 2 more than 7? We're going to start at 7 and hop 2 times. 1, 2. 7 and 2 more is 9. Oh, you're so smart. Kiss your smart brain. Awesome. Okay, and that's how you're going to do that part of math. Okay, so now this part is kind of fun. You're going to see some worksheets, just like we do when we are actually at school. And the cool part is I get to write on it and draw on it with the computer. Oh, so cool. If you are doing this at home and you have a whiteboard or you have paper, what you can do is go ahead and call, you can go ahead and draw them, right here, the number bond, and you can write the sentence. Don't worry about drawing the rocket ships or the astronauts. If you wanted to, remember, what do we do if we want to draw it, but we're not really good at drawing? That's right, you just draw the circles, okay? You can draw circles, or you can draw ovals and circles, or however you want, okay? All right, the directions say fill in the number bonds and complete the number sentence. Ricky has 10 space toys. Read it with me. Ricky has 10 space toys. How many space toys does he have? 10. He has 10 all together. That means that's the whole number. Good job. Ah, that's a W. It's hard to draw on this. He has 7 rockets and 3 astronauts. Your turn. He has 7 rockets and 3 astronauts. Okay. He has 7 rockets and 3 astronauts. Those 2 are the parts. Good job. Part and part. Cool. All right. So if I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rockets, where is that going to go? Right. It's going to go right here in the part of the number bond, because we know this is the part, this is the part, and the 10 is the whole number. Great job. Okay. That means 10 equals plus 10 equals 7, good job, plus, because 10 is the whole, 7 is a part, and the other number is the other part. Great job. Okay, we saw up here that he has 7 rockets, and how many astronauts? 3. 1, 2, 3. So we know that 7 and 3 equals 10. 10 equals 7 plus 3. Great job. Okay. Okay. So we're back recording and we have a new page. It says, Bianca has 4 pigs and 6 sheep on her farm. She has 10 animals altogether. Okay, so Bianca has 4 pigs. She has how many? 4 pigs and 6 sheep. The pigs and the sheep, are they the parts or the whole? The parts, right? Because the whole are all what? Animals. She has 10 animals all together, and that is the whole. Good job. Okay, so if we look at the part here, we see how, hold on, let me erase that. Silly. Okay, if we see this here, how many pigs do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So we need to mark it up. 4 pigs. And then how many sheep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheep. Good. And how many do we have? Let's see if I can do this. All together. We have how many animals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay. Now, before we start filling in any numbers, we need to mark it up. We need to mark it up. And this part is the, this one is the whole. Good job. And these are the parts. Good job. Because the 2 parts go into one whole. Remember? Part, part, whole, part, part, whole. Good job. And we know after the equals comes the whole. And when we have and or plus, it's part and part. Cool. These little labels help us know which numbers go into each part or into each like bubble or each box. Okay, so we've got 4 pigs and 6 sheep. We have how many animals altogether? 10. Where does the number 4 go? How about let's do the number bond first. 4 is a part, so it will go into one of the parts. Now, does it matter which part I put the 4 in? No, okay? If 4 is part, what is the other part? 4 was, remember the pigs. What is the other part? Right, it's 6, the sheep. And we know that we have pigs and sheep and they're all animals. How many animals do we have all together? 10. Good job. Oh, where did that go? 10 all together. Is that not working? Whoa, that's a crazy 10. I can't do it like that. There we go. Okay. So we know the 2 parts are 4 and 6. Now, what if I did this? I switch them, 6 and 4. Does that make sense? Can 6 and 4 be 10? Yes, 6 and 4 can be 10, and 4 and 6 can also make 10, right? Remember, when we're adding, it doesn't matter where these two numbers go. That will be different later, but when we're adding, putting together, it doesn't matter which one these go in. Got it? Great. Okay, this is going to be the last one we do today. So for right now, we're going to read it together, and I'm going to give you a moment to spend some time trying to do it by yourself. Then I'll show you the answers. Deal? Deal. It says, Scott went to the zoo. He saw 6 giraffes and 4 zebras. He saw 10 animals all together. Scott went to the zoo. He saw 6 giraffes and 4 zebras. He saw 10 animals all together. Okay. The first thing I want you to do is mark up the problem, label your number bond and the number sentence. Where are the parts and where is the whole? Okay, now go ahead and put in the numbers. We know that the 10 is the whole. So we know that what's missing is a part and a part. Okay. That's right. There are 6 giraffes and 4 zebras. Just like we did on the last problem, we know that 10 is 6 and 4. Okay. Look at the bottom. We know that 10 is the whole, which means this is a part and this is a part. 10 is the whole and it equals 6 giraffes and 4 zebras. If you got that right, give yourself a big pat on the back and say, I'm awesome. You're awesome. Great job, guys. All right. Let me know if you have any questions or you have any problems. And I hope to see you on our Zoom calls. Bye.